I don't know this too well, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Let's do it.
As I sit and wait in my driveway, nothing comes to mind. I'm waiting on my father, but he's on a date. On a date with Cocaína, la más bonita, sexy señorita, you know, because apparently she gives him more bliss in this poetry shit, and he told me a woman would never come in between him and his son, well, cause I'm number one. For Dennis and Kane caught my attention because Marilyn Monroe's alabaster thighs have got my father's eyes mesmerized, caught up, like the feeling is catching up, while the struggling pain is stacking up, running through his veins quick, but there's always enough time in the world to mend the wounds that have already been wounded, I say. Emotionally, I feel slayed, betrayed by the fact that I'm forced to see my father's own grave engraved in his brain. I see it, my tongue numb from the strain that he's keeping. Well, at least I know that he's believing in me, but money down the drain is too plain to see. It's as if I'm Dr. Jekyll with Mr. Hyde, and we're on this harmonious goose chase where he's blinded in both eyes, and in my right hands I hold a flashlight, and the other I would like to be holding his, but for some odd reason he's not willing to make sacrifices for his own kids, so I venture off into the distance, contemplating visions to disregard his persistence. But no matter how hard I try, reality always seems to come tumbling down the side of that slippery slope and sweeps my father right off of his feet. But this is no Cinderella story, this is no fairy tale, hardly enough. He wears Sleeping Beauty's stoic frown with Snow White's wedding gown putting on the front, lying through his teeth, and I tell him, why is it the conversation between you and I never seems to get through to you? Could it be that I am you? Well, Carmen says, dark clouds seem to follow me. Alcohol that my pop swallow bottles me. Ironically, I sort of feel the same. As a matter of fact, scratch that, I feel the same. Every piece of your DNA and nasal congestion running through my veins, it makes me sick to the pit of my stomach, like colorful silhouettes stitched on my abdomen for the entire world to see. I hate this facade you preach, I see it in your eyes. They bleed of jaded misery and tell stories of heartbeats and heart murmurs and heartbeats and heart murmurs from beginning to end, to beginning to end. And as I sit and watch your life flash before my very eyes, I see you lying snug in your deathbed, sitting, waiting, pondering and waiting for the stars and the moon to align, as if Polaris would come trickling down to kiss your very feet. And if that isn't enough, you would ask her to pluck you a ring from Saturn and a space rose from Mars. See, today was the first day in over a week that I was given permission to gaze into your eyes, to stare into your black hole, under the impression that I would see celestial bodies roll around your cornea. Instead, my soul trembles within your retina, stretched like elastic throughout your optic nerve and projected into your cerebellum, right up in your medulla. Your reality hunting your dreams like Freddy Krueger, no Ruger, just my maneuver. And I never understand why this written shit is always so much easier said than done. But I guess that it's done. Thank you.